Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hello everyone, Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV. Back once again with another video. And the board have finally come out and made a statement. And it's probably not the news that everyone wants to hear. First of all, I hope you're having a good couple of days. I know it's been fucking hot. Thank you to OK Jerseys right here. But this is not from OK Jerseys. If you want one of these for the summer vibes, mate, get one because it kept me cool yesterday. And I've got to say this before I start. I've got an apology to make to someone. I see a guy yesterday who caught me right in the middle of doing something, and I was quite abrasive and telling him I haven't got time, I had to move on. And if you are that guy, I'm so sorry that you caught me at the wrong time. And if you do see me again, please, I wasn't trying to be rude. I just had to get somewhere before I ran out of time. But there we go. Yes. The statement, a message to West Ham United supporters from the board of directors. And, well, we're going to go through it. And I've got to say this, it's not going to be what you want to hear, to be honest. It's absolutely fucking bollocks, to be quite honest. But I read this morning, and I'll read it and I'll let you decide, right? So, first of all, thank you for all the magnificent backing you gave the team throughout Sunday's match. Throughout Sunday's match, not throughout the fucking season, but throughout Sunday's match at London Stadium. The players responded by giving it their all, but sadly, the victory against Leeds United wasn't enough to get us to safety. No. We should have done that against fucking Newcastle or Brentford, to be quite honest with you, but there we go. Relegation is obviously not the outcome that anyone at West Ham United would have wanted when the Premier League season started in August. Well, if you did, you're a fucking idiot. But there we go. For every single person who is passionate about the club, it hurts deeply, and that feeling will sustain for some time. As a board, we cannot shy away from the fact that our season's not been good enough. Never a fucking no. Let's the last 10 fucking years has been good enough. But there we go. We know you, the supporters, have backed the team constantly, as always, and your loyalty and commitment has not been matched by our final league position. We also understand frustration that many of you feel about the direction the club is headed in recent years. Never a true word said. At least there's some fucking acknowledgement at the moment. There we go. Although relegation is not what any of us wanted, we now have to look forward. The board must review every aspect of the club's operation to ensure when we return to the Premier League, hopefully until August 2027, we are in a better West Ham United in every way on and off the pitch. The football operation has always been has to be our first priority, and the planning for next season started as soon as the final whistle sounded on Sunday. We held meetings with head coach Nuno Espirito Santo early this week and are pleased to confirm that he's expressed his continued commitment to the club, as we have to him. Now, I've got a problem with that, to be quite honest with you. Yes, Nuno isn't everyone's cup of tea. Yes, he's riled some people up the wrong way in the dressing room. But you know what they didn't fucking do? And continued commitment to the club, as we have to him, is the problem. They never give him the fucking backroom staff he wanted from day dot. They thought they'd fucking do it on the cheap, get the coach in, and let him get on with it on his own and see how he got on before they even thought of bringing Paco in. He had a whole list of staff that he wanted to bring in, brought in a load of under-21 staff to think that they're going to make the difference. No, they didn't make the fucking difference. So don't sit there saying you're fucking committed to Nuno, because you wasn't fucking committed to him. If you'd have committed to him, you'd have fucking brought in the people that he wanted at the very fucking start of it. That doesn't fucking take any shine off of Nuno, by the way. Nuno has made his own fucking mistakes. If he's the fucking manager that he thinks he is, he'd have fucking sorted this out himself. But there we go. Nuno made it very clear that he is highly motivated for the challenge of guiding West Ham United back to the top flight at the first time of asking. That must be the unquestionable goal for next season. Nuno has spent one previous year in the AFL Championship. It was an outstanding success, as he scored 99 points to win the title with Wolverhampton Wanderers in 2018. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Do you remember the players he had at Wolves at the time? Is he going to get them at West Ham? We'll fucking see. While the ultimate outcome of Sunday's on Sunday was a painful one. The board of directors believe that there has been broader signs of improvement and progress in recent months, and want Nuno to continue developing that progress. I don't know what they're watching. I really don't know what they're watching. And let me just say this. Let me go back to the bit where he said, we started planning as soon as that final whistle went Sunday. What, you never had any fucking inkling to start planning before that? Before that? Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. A total of 25 points was taken from our final 17 Premier League matches, and it equal to 1.47 points per game, a ratio that would have resulted in 7th place finish across all the full season. Furthermore, we feel that the clear improvement in the squad mentality and togetherness since January, leading to the upturn in performances and results, making him the right man to lead us forward. We know we must also take steps to repair the club's reputation, relationship with its fan base. You want to do that now, do you? Of course you want to fucking do it now. The moment you lead us to the Championship, the moment you lead us into the abyss, all of a sudden you want us all fucking, we're sorry. Absolute fucking scumbags. We want West Ham United to be a club that listens to all of its supporters and communicates with a team, with them in a clear and transparent way. Our new interim chief executive officer, Karim Varani, has met with the elected fan advisory board, FAB, several times during his first weeks in a row. I'd have told him to shove out his arse, if I'm honest, because all of a sudden. So what was it before? You wasn't committed to listening to the fans. The fans, they're the only people who fucking keep this fucking club alive, because you are all pushing it into the floor. We are committed to taking supporters' feedback on board and backing that up with real significant action, starting with reductions of up to 30% across all season ticket prices for next season. Full details will be shared directly with season ticket holders on our channels on renewal when the renewal window opens at 12 noon today. In about 45 minutes, and I'll be doing another video about that. We'll be arranging for further meetings with the FAB over the summer, so they can shape our immediate strategy for more off-field improvements. A lot more work will be going into this priority area, and we'll share regular updates with you. We understand that it's been a challenging and difficult time to be a West Ham fan, and we know we have immense responsibility to let you and every supporter around the world to get this right. Together, we will take the club back to where it's belonged. The hard work to do has already started. Now, they're good words. If the fucking previous words that they'd already fucking told you over the last 10 years want a load of bollocks. All of a sudden, they want to listen to the fans. Do they? I'll give you some constructive feedback if you want to listen to fans, and you can take this one to the bank. Pack your bags and fuck off. Sell up and fuck off, because nobody wants you here anymore. That's what it is. The fact that they insult you by doing this, by all of a sudden they want to start listening to fans. They want to start. Oh, sorry, someone's making a phone call. They want to start listening to fans. The moment the fans have driven away. Don't forget, 2 years ago they tried to take away concessions. That means discounts for the older guys and and the lower guys of the younger guys. All of a sudden, fuck's sake, shit, piss off. Sorry. They wanted to charge them more. Absolute fucking shambles of a fucking club. This is the shirt. I'll give you the details in the description. I'll give you a phone number to call. But listen, Nuno, is he going to be the worst? No, he isn't at all. But I don't see how this starts to reconstruct the club. Obviously, the players are going to reconstruct from the inside because they're going to be leaving, and we're going to have a big reshuffle about the staff and the players and all that sort of thing. And I've got no If this geezer hadn't started fucking about in the last few games, I wouldn't have been that bothered about him carrying on. But the fact that we've let him go down, the fact that we've let him experiment in games like that, and the fact that he thinks he's fucking fine to be doing that and playing five at the back in games where you've never won with a five at the back, makes me think this geezer's a fucking idiot, to be honest with you. Honestly, honestly. If this is got anything, right? I don't listen to their words anymore. I don't listen to a single word they fucking say. They can write anything, they can promise anything because their promises mean zero. It means nothing, right? But if this has got any inkling of having a silver line in this cloud, it will start to make them listen to the fans. It will start to make them appreciate what we have fucking done for this football club over the last century and a half, nearly. Because they, as I said the other day, without us, there isn't a football club, and they forgot that. And a lot of these clubs are forgetting that. Um, we'll see what happens with the manager. Listen, get his staff in and see what he can do. Reshuffle, give him some money to buy a squad, and I'm sure he'll get us out of it. But um, I don't believe them. That's my stance. You tell me what you think. I don't believe a fucking single word they say. They can say anything, anything, and I won't believe them. If they told me the sky's blue, I'd have to check, and that's the truth. You know, all of this fucking bollocks about we're going to start listening to fans now. Why weren't you listening to fans for the last fucking 15 years? Because you need us now. That's why. But absolute nonsense. There we go. I'll be back this afternoon with one about the season ticket prices and all that nonsense. But yeah, Matty Boy's right. Gaslighting us for too many years. Fucking talking absolute bollocks and then expecting us to fucking buy it. Absolute fucking dickhead, mate. You know, as I said before, you want to start listening to fans, mate. They've been telling you to fuck off for 10 years. Fuck off. Start put it up to sell and fuck off. There we go. Yeah, we'll be looking at season ticket renewals. And I'm going to be going through later on this week about the games I'm going to be looking forward to. I am actually looking forward to a season not in the Premier League and in the Championship and playing new clubs and going to new grounds and all that sort of thing. But in fact, the fact that the club could, you know, go into fucking administration in the next couple of years if we don't sort it out is worrying. But as a supporter, you know, that's not my concern. I haven't got any control over the finances. It looks like Kretinsky's going to start to sort of take more of a role, and he may buy in. But they need to put some more money in to this football club. But there we go. Am I looking forward to Millwall? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know how I'm going to get on. Obviously, fucking a lot of them are going to recognise me, and I'm sure a lot of them are going to let me know that I'm not welcome there. But there we go. But yeah, it's tough times for this football club. But at least we know. We know now that Nuno's going to be the man. But there we go. Thank you very much for listening to me rant on this morning. Thank you very much for joining us over the last season. And don't go away anywhere because we're going to be covering everything from the transfers to the changes in the club, every development up to that, you know, first Championship game of the season. So don't go anywhere. We've got World Cup to come across. If you want to get your World Cup jerseys, you can go to it's over there, okjersey.com. £15 football shirts. You can get Nicky 10. You can get all the England shirts there, man. It's got everything. And if you want to get one of these, I'll leave a phone number in the description below. And you need one of these for the summer. Trust me, this is a beer garden shirt. But there we go. Thank you very much for joining me. One thing left to say. Come on, you irons.